Finish. Look. Switch camera. Switch camera. That camera is selected.
All right. We are live, and let's turn on the beast. This is the ultimate, the THEC64 live stream. Retro games. Goddamn right, we're gonna have some retro games. Not Alley Cat though. That game's kind of not very good. So real quick, let me just
Chat option. Chat options. Button. Look, none. Hide up. Top chat. Live chat. All dismiss. Dismiss. Live chat. All messages are visible. Live.
okay.
1 minute 11 seconds.
So, I teased this by saying there are going to be some weird games on the THEC64. Let's just give a little bit of a primer for that. So, you're all familiar with Super Mario Brothers, right? Right. So, I think some people might end up being familiar with this, but just in case you aren't, here is the Great Gianna Sisters. This is essentially almost like a homebrew, official, unofficial port of Super Mario Brothers to the Commodore 64. I'll explain what I mean as it loads. So basically, this company called Rainbow Arts, I believe they're called. Maybe it'll say the name once it's loaded. But they went to Nintendo once Super Mario Brothers had just gotten really big, and they said, hey, we made this... Okay, I can't quite see with the, Oh, Time Warp? That might be it. Yeah, Time Warp. So, Time Warp went to Nintendo, and they said, hey, this game that you have, Super Mario Brothers, it's starting to get really big. What if we made a port for the home micros at the time? Like the Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum, and the Amstrad, I think, was ultimately planned. Nintendo obviously refused, but, like, Time Warp had no way of knowing at the time. Nintendo wasn't a very big company back then. So, what they did is they said, well, screw it, we already have the game, let's just release it anyway as the Great Gianna Sisters. So instead of Mario, we have this weird alien girl thing. And instead of controls that work, we have ones that don't necessarily. Also, it kind of factors into this emulator does run slightly too fast, as I said in my review. Basically, Nintendo found out, they threatened to cease and desist, and it was pulled off the shelves, and the other ports never saw the light of day. Now, the interesting thing about this is that this became a series years later. Years later, they ported this game over to the DS. There was a mobile port of it, and a PS4 port of it. And actually, I believe the same engine was later used for one of the recent Bubsy games. I can't remember what it's called. But, you know, it was the one that was, like, really, really disappointing. That one. And that's coming from somebody who actually liked the first one. As you might have noticed, the mushroom doesn't give you an extra hit like it would in the Nintendo version. And what is that? Oh, well, apparently it kills you. Well, either that or makes you run out of time. I don't know. You have multi-coin blocks, of course. And the game can be over. Also, the thing to point out is that the up button jumps, and that's actually pretty common for a lot of C64 platformers.
Zero watching now.
As
welcome to learn more. But
as there's really only one functioning button. There's a couple you can... There are ways of having multiple buttons on the C64, but it's pretty convoluted. You'd need to, like, map it to one of the keyboard keys or something, which... the official port of Grisor did, or as we might know it in the States, Contra. So, Commodore 64 also had a bunch of weird movie licenses. And, you know, you might think, like, oh, the NES had, like, rated R games, like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. And the C64 had those too. Games based off of, like, rated R movies. Well, this has that, but it also just has, like, some really weird ones. Like, movies that you would not have thought would make a video game. For example, Short Circuit. The, kind of cult classic, sci-fi movie about, like, a robot that I think falls down some stairs and falls in love or something like that. And then there was a sequel, which was even worse. I actually have not played this. Is this a beat 'em up? Is this like music that somebody just didn't finish yet? Okay, it doesn't seem like there's any sort of attack. Oh my god, this looks like it was made in 5 minutes. Probably because it was, but like... Oh my god, this... There's gameplay in this game, right? Okay. What? Input? What? Need more input. Well, I can't actually type anything on the keyboard. Switch? I pushed the, Oh. Okay, so you can make the game crash by pushing the whatever button above the return key. The clear key, I think it's called. Should we try that again? I don't even know if I want to. I am kind of curious to see, like, what this game actually is. I mean, I guess I don't know what I expected from a short circuit game, but I did kind of expect a game, and so far I haven't really gotten that. Oh god, this is... I feel like I'm inside of a beehive. Right, so there's basically nothing for like 4 or 5 screens. And then we get here. Oh, what? Why can't I... Need more input. Okay, so that button resets. Oh, I see. So, like... So that... So just in general, it's like... Unless, wait, hang on. Can I go here, switch, and then... Wow, this game is... Is it a game? I don't know. I kind of want to go further and see if something at least happens.
YouTube. Now, C-SPAN, Washington Today, /1. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, that was something, I think. That was awful. Whatever that was, I want no part in it. So... oh, there's Shinobi. That could be interesting to see. Sherlock Holmes. This is an interesting one. It's a text adventure. But it's, funny. Funny is the word. It's funny. Okay. Save for rental, Renroll, Ryan's drunken upsetness. Okay. Could you come quick, sir? A crewman's breathlessness, or wait, ask breathlessly. Watson. Yes. We dressed in... Yeah, lover of walkway. As we arrived, we saw a crewman was putting the limp body of General Ryan up his neck. What, is this some Weekend at Bernie's shit or something? Hung himself, said the crewman. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's not a question. Hung himself. Good God! Exclaimed I. So, Holmes, I guess, is in the first person perspective, or am I speaking from the perspective of Watson? I'm not entirely sure. Mr. Holmes, said the crewman that had awakened us, shining his torch. Oh God, this game is so British. There's a note pinned to his shirt. Holmes, you are speaking in tongues. Wait, no. You are speaking confusedly in my dear Holmes. Or, I don't know. Okay, just read the note. This is why I don't read, because... How droll, little boy. How very droll. Read note. There we go. My reading speed is not very fast, so... At a foreign barbecue? Wait. Oh, barricade? What? That makes even less sense. One spring comes back with... A young man killed in the war. What war? The Great War. War was war was overrated. Holmes, this is of no importance. Fuck you. This is one of those text adventures where if you swear at it, it just, like, chastises you. Mr. Holmes, said the crewman. We'll be moving the general to the... Or it just, like, progresses with the story. I don't think it's ever done that before. My God, Holmes, your language belongs in the gutter of the... what? Okay. Was he a vet? Is involved, Holmes? I don't think that... I don't know. I don't think we have enough evidence of that yet. Bigger fish to fry. Okay, fine. No. Yes. was meant to be a rhetorical question. Sometimes this works. Rather unusual, I'd say. I'm not the needle of a compass home. Use the map. But there's a map? Open map? ZX Spectrum. How droll, oh boy. How very droll. Go west. Where's there a map? Wait, look at map. Will that work? Okay, I think we've had as much fun as we could possibly have with this game.
Welcome, learn more.
Granted, I think it might have been more fun when I was looking at it at 2 in the morning. Shinobi, let's try that. Wait, I'm sorry, did I just see a game that said shitty? No, it wouldn't have been. I think it's shiny, actually, because it would have been below Shinobi. Sega ports were always pretty hit or miss on the C64, so this could go one of two ways. Honestly, to be fair, I don't think the original Shinobi was that good to begin with, so... Oh my god, you can jump like 50 feet in the air. Actually, I think you could in the original game. Is there any music? No, but you can... Oh. Hang on, I'm gonna see if there's a way to turn on music, because like it's such a quiet game. There has to be something. Oh wait, no. No, that's Alley Cat. I don't want Alley Cat. Alley Cat sucks. Oh, and this is another game. So sometimes that button can actually freeze the game. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like where the / would normally be on a computer. Oh, seizure warning. Actually, I think this is more like Revenge of Shinobi, right? Because I don't think Shinobi had the boxes. I mean, this is entirely playable. Just a very no-frills port of Shinobi. Definitely wasn't making any Master System owners very jealous. Oh, crap. And to be honest, even with music, this game was never all that fun. It was ported to a bunch of different consoles, including especially the arcade, but the Master System. There was actually an NES port of it, albeit sort of unlicensed. There was also an NES port of Altered Beast, which also wasn't very good. Yeah. Oh my god, no, this game is called Shitty Balls. I love it. What is it called? No, I'm sorry, it's called Shifty Balls. That's actually probably a bit better. Let's try that and see what it is. I've never actually seen this game. Oh, is this like a game written in BASIC? Oh, it's a text adventure, I think. Yeah, this is just a basic text adventure. This is kind of the last thing I was expecting from a game called Shifty Balls. Yeah. So, let's go to... Now, here's a pretty interesting homebrew. Go to the end, and... This is one that just came out recently. It is actually a port of the Sonic the Hedgehog Master System game to the Commodore 64. And as you can see, the date there, the 20th of December, 2021. This is only... Oh, man. Not even 4 months old. Fast load. Honestly, I found fast load. Neither one of them really make a difference. And you can read the manual, which is nice, because, you know, this came on a ROM. It's loading. I could have it load the whole game, which it's not going to do. But that would require me to get into classic mode, and I'm not going to bother with that. Plus, that's just more loading. Okay, so... This seems to run, actually, at the correct speed, because I I think it must, like, now that it's come out post C64 Mini, I think it knows some of the problems with that. But yeah, this is Sonic the Hedgehog from the Master System running on a Commodore 64, and it actually looks pretty good. You know, if we're nitpicking, some of the colors are kind of washed out, but that's pretty typical of the system and its limitations. It didn't have as wide of a color palette as the Master System or even the NES. And actually, if we can get here, this actually has a glitch that was originally in the Master System version. If I can get it working. And no, we can't. Okay. There's supposed to be a glitch where you can have him outrun the screen and basically skip the entire level. Yeah, speeches! No! Yeah. And then the entire game's here, and it has, like, all of the, famous... It has all of the famous, soundtrack, which this game has an amazing soundtrack. I'll try one more time. See if we can get that glitch working again. That would be cool. Oh, I forgot that first enemy was there. Nope. Okay. Okay. Well, you get the idea. And it has all the stages there, and they all look pretty good. So yeah, just a pretty neat little, thing. Alright, let's get out of the S's. We've spent enough time in there for right now. Let's do... Well, there's the... You know what? The new Dune movie was just nominated for an Academy Award. See if there's a game based off the old one. I actually haven't checked. And there isn't. Okay. Oh, you know what we can do though? Actually, let's go back to the S's because there's a game based off The Simpsons. Actually, no, you know what? I know what I'll do. I am going to go into the T's, and since the Cowabunga collection is coming out, let's look at TMNT on the Commodore 64. Okay, where is that? Well, there's Tetris. Oh, maybe it's on cassette, actually. I think it is. Oh, that means it's gonna load forever. TMNT. I know there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game released here. TOT. Oh, there's a game called To Hell and Back. Where is it? There was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Was there? Oh, there it is. Well, actually, it's Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. I think there might actually be a couple. The coin-op edition. Actually, yeah, so these are all the coin-op. And I think this one has all of them on one side, so we'll just do that. This is going to take a really long time to load, so I'm hoping that there are some comments. Probably not, though.
Welcome to Learn More.
And there are
Welcome to
not.
Live
Crap,
Chat.
so I'm going to need to
Remember to
figure
guard
out...
your privacy and abide
Shut
by
up.
our community.
I'm going to need to find a way to fill time, because this is going to take like 2 minutes to load. So, yeah, as far as the Cowabunga collection goes, it is kind of strange how it's taking so long for them to just dump some ROMs onto either a disc or a game cartridge. And I guess they do have to change quite a bit because of like copyright things. Like there's no Pizza Hut logo in the TMNT thing. In the TMNT arcade game. This is going to be fun, though, because, there's definitely people who didn't care too much for the NES version of the Turtles arcade port. This is going to be even worse, I feel. In that I don't even think it's actually going to be playable. There was actually a DOS version of, not the arcade game, but the original NES game. And it's actually worse because it's literally unbeatable. There's a jump you have to make that you literally can't jump over. And I think you just fall, and it's literally impossible to beat. I don't know if there were any revisions of it, but probably not, because the port was pretty terrible anyway. As most DOS points... This is the NES music. A terrible rendition. Yay, more decompacting. Oh. Enter pack. Fucking kidding me. Oh, this is gonna... Yes, so this was an anti-piracy measure from back in the day. Actually, I'm going to... Real quick, I'm just going to do this and see if we can at least get anywhere, because sometimes you would have pirated versions that would remove that bit of code, and this might have been one of those. Oh, we're getting a different decompacting screen. It's just more of a standard one. Or no, I'm sorry, never mind.
Welcome to Live.
Yeah, but I mean, like, as glitchy as some games are these days, and let's be real, there are some really glitchy games. I can't think of a game that I've seen in a really long time that is literally unwinnable. As in, there is the point of it is to win, but that is physically impossible. I mean, yeah, like you have loot crates, but I mean, that's deliberate. It's not, like, meant to be broken, if that makes sense. But yeah, I've always wanted to play the actual arcade game. And Manhattan Project, I didn't even know that was an arcade game. I just know of the NES version. But the NES version is pretty decent. Turtles in Time I actually haven't played a ton either. I know that's a little bit of blasphemy, but oh, this is a totally different game. Oh my god, they like fucked with it to make it like barely copyright dodging. This is a totally different game though, it looks like. Enter password at locate. Crap. Yeah, so this is another game that requires a password. And that's just side 2. Okay, so let's try something different. That didn't work. All of that build up for nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Let's just try find something random. What is there in you? Ultra Maze. UFO. Does this have anything to do with the band? Almost definitely not, but... Oh, it looks like a pretty legit game. TCS. Is that the Crack Throw company, or... Oh, thanks. Just, like, flash the background around. I love it when games do that. Yeah, I think that actually was a... Yeah, that was a Crack Throw. This looks legit, though. Music on... Start game. What, is this a soccer game? Oh my god, no, it's like Space Invaders, but like, worse. Because you could like barely see where they're shooting at. Wow, that's awful. I hate it. You know what? Let's do a classic. Let's do Wizardry. One of the very first RPGs. Okay. I think, is this the one that works? There's one that works and one that doesn't. And I think this one will work eventually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's this. Okay, so... to abort the game. No, you can't do that anymore. CBM to open doors. Okay, yeah, I know it. Would I like to be immortal? No. Yeah, so this is... When I was complaining about isometric games, where you have to basically put the controller on its side, This is what I was talking about. Because to go up, you have to push right, because everything is sort of at an angle, if you see. And even then, it's pretty confusing, but... I think space goes through the doors. Oh, no, wait, no, it's control. I see. Or, no, command. Actually, it's said right there. This port has some really good music, though. I have played this a little bit. Oh, wait, no, and then I think space is... That selects. Wait, which one is the one that... Okay, well that's the one that... I need to remember. Is it one of the function keys? I can't remember. Actually, I'm gonna reset because I can't remember how... No. I can't remember how to select an item. I used to know how to do it.
Learn more. Welcome to Live Chat.
Okay, controls use 1 and 2 to open doors, control aborts the game. There is a way of doing it. I can't remember though. Oh, does the... I think the fire button does it, actually. I see. to see though, like, how do you... Why is it not working? I used to be able to select items. Unless, does this ROM just not work? It might just be that. I'm gonna try the other one. The tape I don't remember working. This one might just not load. No, it does. There was one that just plain didn't load. Okay, so this is exactly the same version, but does the controls work? Okay. What the hell? I know how to get it working, I just don't remember the button. Oh, I see. So the spacebar does do it. I just didn't notice. I don't know. I do want to get more into that game because it's actually pretty decent, but I don't know. I suck at it, as I do with all games. If you haven't noticed, let's try H. Happy Hacker. What could that possibly be? Looks like this works. Oh, God. These games make some ugly noises loading sometimes. You know what? Let's just embrace the crack trail music for a second. I know what I want and I want it now. Okay. It's one of those games where you have no idea how to even start it. I love those games. Oh wait, no, the other one. Oh. Okay, well that, like, made it freeze. So I'm glad this game has a freeze button, but not necessarily what we wanted. Let's try this version. Here's another crack. No cute crack drum music. No, now I can't even get past the crack trail intro. What the heck? I mean, I wasn't expecting a game called Happy Hacker to work properly, but that did not work properly. Heart of Africa. Hellspells! Yes. Come on. Actually, I wonder if this is just Deadly Towers, because I know that's what the game was called in Japan. Oh. Or it could just be, like, rip-off Donkey Kong. That needs to, like, reload every time. Where's the... Oh, there. I see. So those claws kill you. They are not like the hammers in Donkey Kong. Oh, wait, I see. So those things themselves don't kill you, but the, So am I just supposed to collect the things? Is it like Jumpman? No, you can't collect that. What was the point of this? There's no jump button. At least not that I can ascertain. Do I just need to get to the top? Hold on, let me see. Does it give instructions? No, it just says Hell's Bells a whole bunch of times. I would like to point out that all of these games were sold in a store and cost real money.
Hey, did you hear me?
What?
You're on dinner duty tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, I don't... Well, somehow I got 10 at some point. I would be very proud of myself if I had any idea of what I was doing.
Learn more. What?
Let's see. There's some Rambo games on here, I know. Oh, R-Type. Let's try that. See if this is a decent port. I kind of remember hearing that it was. I think this was decent, but the Gradius port wasn't. Well, this has pretty cool music already. There we go. I don't think there's gonna be any, like... you know what? This would actually be pretty good if there wasn't so much flicker. This has some nice music, though. Also, there's no auto fire. Okay. Unless, is there? Oh, I see. No, there isn't auto fire, but there's a charging attack. Let's try that one more time. You know what? This is actually one of the best shooters I've played on the Commodore 64. This is better than some of them that actually came with the system. Not all of them. Hunter's Moon was pretty decent. Are there any power-ups? Or do I just get, like, the standard pea shooter? Is there at least one to, like, make it go faster? Like... Okay, that's kind of cool. In fact, I'm gonna play one of the included games. Let's play, actually, let's play Hunter's Moon, because, like, that one was actually pretty decent. That's right, it has that thing that goes around it. If you push the button a whole bunch of times, it does a thing that I have no idea what it is, but it seems good, so we're going with it. There we go. So you basically just have to find the exit and then blow through the force field. This is either the exit or it's one of those things that... And the controls are kind of iffy. Okay, yeah. So this is one of those... I don't know why it does that, but if you rapidly tap the button, it makes like a supernova. Okay. Let's go back to the games. So R-Type wasn't actually too bad. For a second I thought there was a game based off Raging Bull. That would have been interesting. Revenge of the Camels? Revenge of the Mutant Camels. Okay, this has to at least be interesting, right?
Welcome to Live Chat Learn.
Okay, well we already have a slowly moving camel. Already we're at a 10 out of 10 game. What is this an RPG? Or like a Gauntlet clone or something? Oh. Am I supposed to destroy the mutant camel? Or no, I am the mutant camel. So is this like Rampage, but just like somehow weirder? Okay, well I beat it somehow. What's the next level? As long as I get to play as Mutant Camel, I don't care what the next level is. Oh, well, you're actually, like, shooting at stuff that attacks at you. This is, like, kind of... Oh my god, the camel can fly! Kind of. Mutant camel. I would have called it flying camels, and that still would have been pretty cool. Yeah. Alright, that game was actually pretty decent. I'll come back to it at some point. Actually, probably not. Also, revenge means that they've done this before, have they? Oh my god, rock, paper, scissors. Rock and bolt. Rock and bolt? What's this? Oh, wow, this is an Activision game. Okay. Back when they were... Nah, they were never really good. I don't hate this so far. Yeah, this is the title screen. I can't get past it, though. Oh. You have to push the... What, I think the shift button? Black screen. Is it gonna look... No, you know what? If there's a black screen that usually... Oh, never mind. If I had just waited 1 second longer, it would have worked. Okay, now the shift button doesn't work. Good. I mean, it had a cool intro track at least. Yeah, that's the thing with this. I said it was either going to be the best Robin of Sherwood? Does this have to do with Robin of the Wood? That was one of the games we looked at on the actual review of this. It was a game where you went around murdering people with your sword. Or, I'm sorry, not sword, the weapon. No. Oh, this might actually just be like an RPG or... Oh, it's another text adventure. Come on, let's see. Will it yell at me for using foul language? No. 0 out of 10. Well, there's another game on here called Robin Hood. Actually, there's 2 of the Robin Hood games. God, there's a lot of like Robin Hood games, and none of them are probably anywhere near as good as Robin of the Wood. This looks like exactly the same game. And this looks like something different. Cool crack-tro music. Nice. What about no? Also press run stop for free for level skipping. Got it. How can I like not play this game anymore? Oh, wait a minute! Is this the Codemasters game? It is, yeah! This was released on the NES, actually. And it's kind of decent. Actually, the interesting thing about this is they released this game, and then they released a sort of enhanced version on the NES called Super Robin Hood, and then they released that on the Micros again. So it's not quite a port, it's like they did a better version on the NES, and then they realized they can do that good version on the computers, so they just remade it and like sold it again. Even though, for all intents and purposes, it's exactly the same game.
Duolingo? Now. Try and learn more. But learn more.
Okay, well I need to get the key. Oh my god, it like kind of like went up like Prince of Persia. Actually, was Prince of Persia? I'll need to check that. I don't remember if Prince of Persia was ever released on a console. Oh, of course it was. It was released on everything. Okay, well I can't get that. And I don't know what that is. Okay. Wait, does this do anything? No, it does not. This might be the best game we've seen all night. Actually, I might have to check the NES version out. I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever actually played it.
Instagram. Now. To see us.
What? Oh, okay. Well, that killed me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is a pretty nice platformer. Does use jump like a lot of these, but it's not too bad actually. Is that game over? Let's try one more time. Okay. All right. I don't know what that does. Probably just points. Was the NES version like? Well, like I know a lot of these Codemasters games were kind of had like laggy controls, like Linus Spacehead really did. One life left to live. Okay. Hit the platform and go up there. Wait. Is there something else I need to get? Oh, I was probably supposed to kill that, actually. Oh, well. Let's see. That one was actually pretty decent. I do know... Actually, I wonder, does this have Super Robin Hood? I think that was released on, like, the Amiga or Spectrum or something, but I'm not sure if it was... released on here. Super Oswald? There it is, yeah, Super Robin Hood. So here is the, I believe, sort of remade, remastered enhanced version of the thing we just played, if I remember right.
Learn more. Learn more. Welcome to Live.
And we've already seen like a little bit from them. Yeah. Left, right. There we go. No, I don't want the trainers. High score saver? Yeah, let's do that. Weird. I don't think I've ever seen... Where's the... Zero, change to keyboard. Okay, well, it says... Let's try this ROM. Slightly cooler crack trap. Yeah, there was always like insane amounts of work put into the crack throw intros for absolutely no reason. I don't know why they did that, but they did. No, I want the... really want this to work, though. Oh, crap. Yeah, okay, I can't figure this out. I really want to, though. That actually looks pretty decent. Or I could just play the NES version. That's also a possibility. Let's look at some other stuff. Okay, so that says Super Mario Brothers. It's just a hack of the game we already saw, just with Mario put into it. Actually, fairly well done, all things considered. They even made the mushroom look more like the one from Mario. Okay, how about we end things off with quite possibly my favorite Commodore 64 music of all time. Let's get into Golden Axe. And you've all heard the theme to Golden Axe. And in fact, this is not really all that different from it. But this is a really good version of it. Well, disregarding the crack throw. Oh, come on. Do I have to use the tape? Yes. All right. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm actually going to play a game. It's a decent port of Golden Axe, all things considered. Just obviously kind of limited based off of the system it's on. Gorf, that's an old arcade game, I think. It was on one of the old game consoles, like Atari or something. I'm gonna find a game to end with. You know what? I'm gonna do the game that I was gonna play earlier. Let's do the Simpsons game. Ooh, Silent Service. I think that was that was renamed to something. I can't remember what though. Silkworm is a pretty decent game too, though. There we go. Well, that's all on one, so let's see if this actually works. No, I don't want any of that. The game, press 2. Run, stop. Okay, so how do I... Oh, wait, no, it looks like it's loading, so it might be loading out of the correct row. You know what? I'm going to actually do this one. It says side 1, but I don't think I need to... Wait. Oh, here we go. This is... Oh my god, it's side A or side 2. Oh, syntax error. See, what do we have? Paddington! Yeah. No, I don't want to wait for a cassette to load. Come on, I just want like one more game to go out with. Pac-Mania? Dandy, okay. Here's one. This one has an interesting story. So, this was originally released on the Atari computer, and then it was sort of an indirect prequel to Gauntlet. So Gauntlet came out, got really big, and then what they did is they reported Dandy over to a bunch of home computers, and they basically said it was the sequel to Gauntlet. Because, like, basically they needed more killer apps for their system, so they reported it over to the Atari XE, which is essentially an Atari 5200, but with controllers that worked. And, in general, just more features, and it didn't have that weird connector, and it had cartridges that weren't as big as a Cadillac. If this doesn't work, I could try Gauntlet, because I think... Or there's a Gauntlet 2, actually. Let's do that. There it is. Let's do Gauntlet 2. I think this works. It's a tape. Whatever. At this point, I'm willing to waste time on something that might or might not work.
Welcome to Live Learn More. Welcome to Live Chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines.
Fuck. Well, I didn't abide by the community guidelines, so... Oh well. Demonetized. I would have hated to be epileptic and in the UK at around this time. So yeah, that's basically how it worked. And then Gauntlet came out and was really huge, and I don't think there was another real other Dandy game. Just a bunch of Gauntlet games. There was a Gauntlet game released not too long ago, actually, on the PS4. I played it. It's really nice, actually. Pretty straightforward dungeon crawler, but you know, that's what Gauntlet is. And this is basically Gauntlet but better graphics, if I remember correctly from the NES version. And even then, the first one I think was kind of a little bit better. Because I think it had like some extra modes, like you had like different characters you could play with different abilities and stuff. This is taking forever even for these cassettes. There we go. Yay, Gauntlet! Whoa, this is strange. Yellow, red, blue. Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. Oh, which ones were the ones? Yeah, this is color. Okay, and I cannot get this to work either. Okay. I think I'm just going to end it for right here. We played some decent games. All in all, it's a pretty interesting system. As I was saying in the review, it is kind of just the Wild West of gaming, isn't it? You know? Like, where else would you find, like, a game based off of Short Circuit, of all things? Commodore 64, that's where. Alright, let's end this thing.
Finish. Button.
Good night, and good luck.